We are looking at 11 attributes of an effective teacher or a master teacher. These are based, however, on my values and my philosophy as a holistic educator. You can't have them. You must get your own. Your list of defining attributes must be different than this. However, this is a place to start the conversation. So let us start. Number one, the most professional attribute of all. You care about your students. You want the very best for them. You want them to reach their full potential. If this is the starting place, everything else falls in line. This enables you to work hard, to plan, to make sure you are developing as a professional. You relate to and with your students. Teaching starts with a relationship. Until then, you are just a dancing monkey performing and manipulating. You have a relationship with and to your students. That means you know them and they know you. You demonstrate unconditional positive regard. You accept your students unconditionally. You don't have to accept negative behaviors. This does not mean there is not sometimes logical consequences, but you do not respect them as a person any less. Your acceptance of them is not behavior-oriented or performance-oriented. You prepare and are prepared. You know that what you do impacts the students and their future. They are worthy of your time, energy, effort, and creativity. So you prepare your daily lessons, your curriculum, you honor your students and the profession, and you prepare yourself, both personally and professionally. You make sure you have the latest knowledge and skills. You engage in personal and professional reflection on 3 levels. Number 1, the lesson. How did the lesson go? What could I do differently? Level 2, the research. Is what I'm doing and teaching related to a body of research that describes best teaching practice? And philosophy. Is what I'm doing in alignment with my values and philosophy? You are willing to change and grow both as a person and as a teacher. You are continually learning, continually changing, continually trying new things. If you are the same 5 years from now as you are today, that means you have not learned, both as a teacher and a human being. You invest in humans. First, you invest in yourself. You do some personal growth sorts of things, daily reflection, reading, meditation, but also you engage in exercise, diet, you give yourself sleep, so you're investing in yourself, but you also invest in your students. You're teaching the whole student, not just the cognitive part, but their social, emotional, creative, imaginative, rational, spiritual, and intuitive selves. You're investing in those students. They are the future, and you are investing in yourself. Plenty of rest, plenty of me time. You are fully present in your teaching and your being. You allow your whole self to be there. You are a tool. Your whole self, both emotionally and socially. You're teaching with your whole being as well. You aren't focused on the moment. You're not thinking of something else. You come to class ready and able to give it yourself. The focus is on the students. You allow students to see you. You are a human being present in your class. You have emotions. You have feelings. So you are not playing the role of a teacher. You are a human being first who is a teacher. You seek to understand both yourself and others. Human beings are not bad. They do bad things. They do things for a reason. You try to find out why. You don't simply condemn or punish. Sometimes negative behavior is a healthy response to an unhealthy situation. You seek to understand yourself as well. You don't beat yourself up. You do things for a reason as well. And 11, you stand up for what you believe. When you see something detrimental, you're willing to speak up and say, that's not right. When administration is doing something that's not in the best interest of your students or not backed by research, you say, that's not right. When the legislator or other entities put mandates on you that are not good for your students, you are willing to stand up and say, that's not right. Now, teacher tenure does not predict bad behavior. Teacher tenure protects academic freedom. You have a responsibility. That's a privilege, but that means you have a responsibility to stand up and say, that's not right. Again, these are mine based on my values, a place to start the conversation. You must develop your own.